Hey, what's going on everyone? Aaron here, and thanks for coming by today's video. I really need to figure out how I'm gonna do these intros lately. I don't know, I just really haven't liked what I've been doing. But anyways, today I have a tutorial for you with Filmora 9. Now, most of you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I've done some tutorials with Filmora Pro. I've been using Filmora products for a while now, and the reason behind it is the learning curve is really short. I'm sure there's a ton of other video editing software out there, but I like Filmora products. One, they're cost effective, and two, they're very, very easy to learn. That's why I like the Filmora products, and what we're going to do today is jump into Filmora 9 on the computer, and we're going to do this infinite screen effect, which you're going to see right now. So that's what it looks like. Now let's see how it's done. So let's jump on the computer.
All right, so now that we're on the computer and we've opened up Filmora 9, I'm sure there's a way to do this on Filmora Pro. I just haven't figured it out yet. So I go back and forth between Filmora 9 and Filmora Pro. Certain things I like doing in Pro as opposed to doing stuff in 9. But let's get into this whole zoom effect, I guess you could call it, or infinity effect. So you can create these slides, these images like this through Filmora 9 here if you wanted to. And basically what you would do is, if this was your image, you would just bring it onto your computer, pull up a solid green JPEG or PNG file and put it on here, make it fit, so like a picture-in-picture almost, and then just hit this little button right here for a snapshot, and then the snapshot will show up right here. But we're not doing that today. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of this. So these are our images here. There's our intro video at the end. So we're gonna take from the first frame and work backwards to the last, even though these numbers, so don't pay attention to this number as this being the first track, second, and third, and fourth, fifth. We're gonna start in the, we're basically gonna start with the fifth and work to the first. So first track's gonna be right here. Let's see, second track's gonna be the TV because we're going into the house. Then once we're in the house, we're gonna hit the cell phone. And then from the cell phone, we're going to go to the monitor in the office. And so what we want to do is we can first drag these out to different lengths, and you're going to have to play with these lengths as you're setting this up, and depending on how long you want this to be. And then the last one's going to be this track here, and we're going to put that on the end. So let's bring this all the way out to meet it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do crop and zoom for each one. So the first track here on track 5, we're going to click on crop and zoom, and we're going to change it to pan and zoom. We're going to change the ratio to 16.9, and then we're going to make our endpoint somewhere, get back on there, somewhere within the window. And then you can just try it out, preview it, and that's what it's going to look like for all of them. If you want it to be more in the center, you can just move it down to the center, and it's going to move it into the center. So bring that track back, so it's going to look more like that. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll just hit OK, and now you're going to do this for the rest of them. So it's going to be a left click, crop and zoom, or Control C, I believe is what it is. Pan and zoom, 16.9, end frame, and then let's get on end, and then we're going to adjust that to fit right there. Now I could do a different TV if I wanted to, and then I always like to just preview it. Perfect. All right, hit OK. Again, the next one, crop and zoom. So you want to make sure when you're doing this that you're keeping it 6.9 and you're getting the full frame. Don't mess anything with the start point, just the end point. So you want to bring that in there and then shrink it to fit. So just like that. And then we can preview it, and there we go, right into it. Hit OK. Same for the office. We're going to right click, crop and zoom, pan and zoom, 16.9. Sorry, it seems a little repetitive. And then bring this right into the center, somewhere there, and then we'll test this one out. Perfect. Hit OK. And then what we're going to need to do is go back to the first one, and we're going to double click. So double left mouse click on it, hit Chrome key, and then you can adjust the edge thickness, the tolerance. The tolerance is going to be how much is going to come in, and I want that up a little bit because it makes it a little bit sharper for me. And you can change it and you know, edge feather and stuff like that if you want, depending on, and you can see how it changes it, how you want to mess around with it, but we're good there. Do the same for the next one, Chrome key, and bring it up a little bit, hit OK. Cell phone is next, and let's see, Chrome key. Now, sometimes it might be a little bit easier if you want to do this as you're going through. I just am doing it this way for the sake of the speed of the video. I don't want this to take too long for you guys, because I know if you're like me, most of us have an attention span of all of 5 minutes, so if that. So we're going to hit OK, everything's done. Now we're going to try playing it through and just see how it looks. Now again, this is the fastest and easiest way. These images I all Googled, or I went on Pixabay and downloaded them. So all we're going to do is now preview it and hit play and see how this works. So it should come into the window, and then into the TV, into the cell phone, and then into that office. So what I want to do though is when we're back here at the cell phone, let's bring that video track in a little bit sooner, shorten this down, and now this could be another way to do an intro into your YouTube video. So you're going to get that effect like this. And again, if this isn't exactly what you want, you can tweak it and change it so it fits your needs. But now we're getting that, and here we come into the intro for the vlog. And there you go, that's it. And then all we have to do is export that, and now we can use this as an intro instead of just the original intro that we have here that you see on the screen right up here. We can use this whole setup. Now you can go through and you can make these longer, you can adjust and tweak each one, and that's all up here. As far as your Chrome key, you can change whatever you need within this to make it fit. If you need to change the zoom points a little bit, you can, and that's how you make that infinite effects.
All right, so that's it. It was really simple to do. It's really basic. It looks a lot harder, or it looks a lot cooler, so I guess it should be a lot harder to do. But you know, with this effect, you can adjust and add to your intros, or you know, use it anywhere in your storytelling when you're doing your vlogs or anything like that. I might even try to work it into maybe a real estate video down the road. But if you would, comment down below. Let me know if you like the effect. Let me know if you plan on using it. If you do use it and upload it somewhere, leave the link down below so I can check it out. And I'm losing my voice. I just need a sip of coffee here. And that way there, you know, I can check it out. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Also, feel free to share this with somebody if you know somebody else that's, you know, getting into or starting film editing or videography or anything like that. I'd appreciate the share. And if you would, wherever that bell is and that subscribe button, if you just hit that, I can never remember where it is on the screen. So if you would just hit that for me, I'd appreciate it. And we will see you on the next video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See ya.